Let's see if this will focus on, yep, it's focusing. There's Ryan right there. All right, perfect. So let me do the paycheck recap and I'll plug you back.
Oh man, I should have grabbed a monster.
Still got time.
Boom, that's the start of the podcast. There it is, there it is. Oh my goodness. We've been talking about doing this for a while. Gary, roll, all right, playback. I mean, this is something that we've been like, I think I didn't grab the speakers, they're in the other car. Like, how do we communicate what we do, right? Like,
Watch out for the poop there.
yeah.
What's that?
I need to get a fade, but I already got a haircut.
Obviously, we're posting, we're writing things, we're showing videos, but I think this is sort of like, we always sit and do these debriefs in the container, right? Like,
Yeah. So I was thinking like this new era me is like not from Earth.
Get a load of those lights.
we talk about all these things and how the project went, but
Take up the whole road for a second.
you know, I think this is the first,
Not Justin's vibing, just smiling.
this is the first project where we really had this like 3-day brand build goal.
Yeah, I made one of those monsters, huh?
If you do, can you grab me one? Please. He didn't respond, so.
Are these for everyone or is this
Yeah. No. I was not gonna shotgun all of these. I got 4.
Can I try one of these bad boys?
Yeah, I'm gonna try one too.
Thank you.
I just walked up. Can I try one of these bad boys?
Right, it was like, artist comes in, paycheck, and we're gonna hit Friday, Saturday, Sunday, try to get as many music videos done as possible, try to get as many pictures and stills done as possible, set a whole new look for the artist, then create behind the scenes content, tell the story of how we're doing it.
I'm down to literally just have as like a one verse like
Oh, see, that's
yeah.
Get the attention.
game changer right there. Can you get that song?
I just airdropped it.
Yeah, can you
I
get
just
it?
airdropped it.
Let's
to
put
you
it
for
here
some
loud.
Did you airdrop it to me again?
reason. I airdropped it to Darren. I keep airdropping stuff to.
The backstory was, you know, my son on the way to school one morning said, "Hey Dad," we got in the car with his 3 sisters, said, "Hey, can you play some Paycheck?" And I was like, "Well, who's Paycheck?"
What is it?
Diamond.
Oh.
Micah. I think I call it Diamond.
You're gonna call Diamond White?
Yeah. First my crowd, but it turned into Diamond.
It's like this really cool, you know, rapper. So I find it on iTunes and I play it and play a few songs on the way to school, and I'm like, this is really good. It's really young. It's really early, but it's got something, you know.
Diamond.
Oh, call me.
No, literally just call the track Diamond.
Oh, call the track Diamond.
Okay.
I'm like losing my mind right
Is
now.
the track out?
Yeah.
I need
I just
another
want to hear how it
monster.
sounds first.
On for me.
I'm gonna run it from over here.
Okay, cool.
Want me to hit play, Darren?
Yeah, I want to hit it. I want you just listening to it, figuring it out first, and I just want to do a take. We'll just shoot everything and figure it out. So, and then on the way, I dropped the kids off. On the way back home, I listened to a few more songs. I go through some things. I'm like, wow, this guy's got 4 albums, and my son knew a couple things, but it was that classic, you know, when you grow up listening to music, someone tells you, but you don't know what's true. Let's roll camera. Just roll. It's out in front. Let's play this. I want you to get a feel for it. Let's be thinking about it. We just hit record from in there. You know, whether it's Ozzy Osbourne biting the heads off of, you know, bats and birds and the stories and all these things. And the only thing I knew from my son was, he was like, yeah, he's like 14 years old, you know, and he doesn't want to, you know, and he does everything himself. Micah for playback. And I was thinking to a 10-year-old boy, how cool does that sound? Right? Maybe when we were younger, other things sounded cooler. But when we were 10 years old, there was no such thing as like a 14-year-old.
They put pressure on my craft, but it turned into diamond. I used to want to drag, now it's burning my eyelids.
There's 14-year-olds that had record deals. You had Michael Jackson, you had pop stars. But the idea of like a 14-year-old doing his own thing, making his own music, releasing it on iTunes, that thing on the phone that every adult has.
I am who I am, and I am where I want to be. Think I don't deserve it, just know I am where I ought to be.
So I was like, wow, this is really cool.
You think this was luck? Then I guess I won the lottery. What am I ill? Sick with a pencil. Want to do it different, why they wonder where I've been still.
And so it took a while. I just kept reaching out. And eventually his guitar player, Micah, got back, put us all together and had a conversation. And I said, look, I would love to have you guys come out. We as the Doane Creative Agency would love to build your brand and to be a part of what you're doing.
Why they wonder where I've been still. I don't let it faze me despite the fact I'm mental. PTSD from all of my dances with the look into the mirror and I see my vision clearly. Think twice before you think that you've been getting near me. Set the bar high while you bringing up the rear. I'll put you in your place, we don't want you over here.
Which that approach is different than I think you've done music videos in the past, right?
100%.
Just even the way you said that about building your brand, everything's changed with how you think about music videos.
You would wait. Now, in one sense, it's not, but in one sense, you're right. At this stage of my career, you don't think I'm going to be acting like I did when I was 18, which is begging people to let me do a video for them. But I don't think I've ever stopped begging. That's opportunity. You got to go and you got to get that opportunity. But you're right. The, standard operating procedure would be, hey, we see opportunity here. We see some talent. Maybe they can go raise some money and come reach out to us and we'll really help them. You know what I mean? Maybe they can hire us. Where my approach was, we want to be aligned with the coolest, best ideas, whether it's people, products, institutions, currencies, whatever it is. We just want to be, I was telling my wife last night, I was like, the world is in a huge state of transition right now. I believe that our claws are on it and the whole thing is going over. We don't know what's happening, but we're on it. And when it lands, and it hasn't landed yet, we will be there.